See what now?
Who you fishing at? Texas or Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Or Fulton?
Yep.
The Red River?
I have.
What else you fish at in Fulton? They let you fish by that church or no?
I don't think ain't nothing out there. I ain't been down there. I ain't been out there forever.
When you go Hopeway?
Towards like Nashville and shit if I go. Saratoga.
Oh, you went that way?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that mean you turned by the stove. I never went through San Antonio. What we call it? What was that? What's shut up for me?
What they have?
They got 99 Chase, 99 Jefferson, and 99.
Yeah, Chase. Jefferson.
You know LSU.
And the shot that clears will kick it away to start.
Go for it.
Damn.
I was that old dude too.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Offense getting set for first down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Looking for space. It's Francis. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to test the right side with this one. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They've been running it, but now the pass.
Oh, you got the damn meter on.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball in some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive line. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception.
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the
I'm putting Kobe Scott on the opposite end and take it to the real.
Missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Back to throw, it's Bradley. Time to take a shot.
Oh,
And that one would have been picked off if he could have stayed in bounds, and the quarterback will live to tell about it.
you can start doing cheesy. You can do up here over too. Then every time he changed the ball, like his stick.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job
Try
up
defense
front
with
executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
I'm trying to get away from
give to the back.
He's country ass nigga.
You speak up. How many yards you got? I'm good to block for you, though.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10.
Every time you get started,
They'll give it to him again.
That's what I'll be looking for.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Yeah, no.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Francis. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Facing
really should
third
run
and
that bitch
long
one
from
more
the
time.
21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal.
Really good. Okay, I see. Run an out route. I just want
To
to
the air. It's
he
Jordan.
he
They're
was
trying to get to it.
on.
Rush coming in high,
Yeah,
and they
but
got
he
him
ain't
at the 29. Northwestern right
What
back
they
to
do
the
here?
line.
Go straight. Go straight for me.
On
Be
fourth
ready.
down, looking to pass.
Oh,
Fires the pass, intercepted. And after the
Stay up to
interception
the
and the
wheel.
turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, give the defense credit because they're
saved.
forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Watch that tight end. Watch that tight end.
Quickly
Ooh.
complete.
Okay.
At the 20, he's got space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before
First
it's
off, he
finally
jumped out
stopped.
and get that bitch.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the
I
half.
dove for the hoe.
As a running back.
They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they've got it first and 10 from the 41.
Okay.
It looks similar to that Sandra
He wants
Spring
to throw.
you be running.
Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The shot that clears will line it up on first and 10.
Just watch the outside.
Looking to move it through the air. Going
Oh,
for it all.
that's us.
Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second
Yeah,
down.
that's it.
Nice job by the
Hey,
defense
you
there,
guys should go
taking all
man
throws
from
away
that.
from the quarterback. He had
Yeah,
nowhere to
yeah.
put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Line getting set on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this
It's a hard
offense.
place.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never
Right,
telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
We're going to try to do something quick, but we're going to try to middle of the field.
It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with a tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
It's like,
Yeah, I got him.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Ooh.
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're
Hey,
third and
low-key
long in
in, though.
field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to pass, it's Jordan. Fires one high and deep.
Let's
It's
fucking lead it.
incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half.
Oh. That's a good consideration.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for a big play. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Unleashes one. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown. Shots clear. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating, man. You got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle, maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
They're going to run it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, he must be over. He's over. Get on the left side, on the outside receiver, running straight on this play.
Broncos.
Nah. That's it. I'm gonna have to, not this play. I just gotta pick a play right now. I'm on the hell out. I had my play.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Do in route. No, out route. Run a route.
Wants to throw. It's Jordan. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I'm trying to time, like, right when I know you got to make that cut. That's when I see what's going on.
I was going to make a cut on the top, but
some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43.
One outside receiver.
They'll run play action. Going downfield for the big play.
Like that.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an
it should give you a flag, right? But you only do it, right?
Reel it in.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field. You're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
He's got an open man. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Like that, though?
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Yeah, man, I play that nigga.
The
I play
Wildcats
Oklahoma
are
State
threatening on
using
first and goal.
those nigga out. Look up. Look at still.
Power ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense
Like
getting
this spot
back
like
in the
this
ball
one.
game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
He went further.
Yeah, he went further.
I'm thinking about hard flex, but he probably off the road.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a two-possession game.
That's supposed to be a double pass.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Bradley. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Give me again.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county.
If it's just going, they're going to get it.
They're just on this side of it. I'm on the back side there. Yeah, they're doing that side.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that
Yeah,
arm.
nigga.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Yeah.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I like aggressiveness, and I like going for the win. I have no problem with that. But, man, I got to call high percentage throws. I got to make sure I don't do that. Now I turn the football over. Now I got a chance to lose. I hope my defense comes in here and bails me out.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Running back searching for a hole. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down of possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Touchdown, Northwestern. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They'll try to pin them back for this kickoff and then have the defense with the finishing touches on a win. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, come on.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
Everybody on purpose stuff.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To the air, it's Bradley. Looking for a deep man. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
They just took a shot down the field, didn't get it, so you've got time for one more play. Everybody thinking Hail Mary right now. I know the odds don't say you're going to come up with it, but, man, we have seen crazy things happen in college football.
On second down, he'll let it fly. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Genty.
Yeah,
That will be the
let's run
final
back.
play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.
No chance. Good game.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right